Man, what a pretty day it turned out to be. It's not very warm though. I think so far the day's high has been 8. It got down to 14 below Fahrenheit last night. But the sun is out today. There's blue sky and sunshine and life is good. It is a little cool though. So anyway, I tell you what, I opened up a can of worms with this transmission and all this other stuff. The transmission is out of a Mazda RX-7 sports car. Well, I guess some of those, they had a weird engine. They don't have pistons. I'm not positive even just how that would work, but I guess it did. It has a kind of a triangle shaped thing that spins around in a circle, and on a compression piston, it's got a can that slides up. The gas ignites and it shoves it back down. With this thing, I guess the gases ignite as it's spinning, and it spins here, or ignites like here, as it's going around, keep the thing turning. The way I understand it. I might be completely wrong. I've never seen one, never even heard of anything like that until now. But anyway, I guess some of them had a turbo. Some of them did not. Some of them, depending on the year, were bigger than the others. And I have no idea. Like I said, I got this transmission at a garage sale, so I don't know what year it is. Everything I've been able to find out says it's 81 to an 85 FB, they call it. I don't know what the FB stands for. But then I found one picture that says they had a rare smooth side turbo. And it looks like mine. Theirs shows a side vent where the other ones don't. Mine has a side vent. So now I don't know what I have again. So anyway, I bought some kind of modeling clay type stuff. I'm going to try to get better measurements of that spline, the size and things. It's kind of tucked back in there where it's a little hard to do. But try to measure it a little bit and see what I can come up with. I might end up having to do something real drastic, and I don't really want to do that if I can help it. So anyway, I'll unlock this door and show you what I'm talking about. The strange thing about this transmission is that I don't find any numbers on it. Usually it's cast in someplace and right in part of the metal, but I haven't been able to find any numbers at all except for this sticker here. CC29408, and I've looked that up and it doesn't really seem to mean anything. I don't know if that's like a stock number from get this off of here. I don't know if that's a stock number from a parts company or something where he got it from, or just what. The guy that had this I can't get this out of here. The guy that had this transmission died, and another fella bought his stuff, bought his building, bought everything in the building, and then he had a garage sale to get rid of it all, and this was in there, so I don't really know anything about it. The fella was into cars, sports cars, Jeeps, that kind of thing, so I don't really know, but the one that I saw that said that it was a rare smooth-sided turbo, what I mean by smooth-sided, some of these have ridges, have kind of like this rib here, but they're wider, and there's like 3 of them, and then a couple more over here or something. This one's smooth. It doesn't have anything, but it does have this big vent. Most of them don't. The ones that I saw that said that they were FB, whatever FB stands for, they did not have that vent. The guy that says he had the rare turbo model, it does have that vent. So I'm wondering, how do I find out? You know, I mean, the turbo one, from what I hear, had a better or a bigger, heavier duty shaft going to the driveline. And the one fella I talked to said that his wouldn't work because his was a turbo. Now I think this might be one. I don't know. I don't want to buy it and then, you know, have it not fit. Then trouble with eBay is some places will let you send stuff back, some places won't. And the driveline with that yoke is $150. I don't want to. I don't want to just stuff it down a gopher hole and walk away. You know, I don't know. Reselling it is an option, but how fast is this going to sell? I don't think. Maybe these are more common than I think, but I don't think it's a real common item to. If I were to put it back on eBay, it would sell very fast. I don't know. Okay, so it's hard to reach in there. It's under an inch. It's 0.950 of an inch. So I'm betting that's metric. I don't know. The splines and things, I have no idea. But what I got, some of this stuff. Air dry modeling clay. I don't know if this will work or not either. If I can get this out of here, maybe I can make a kind of a casting of the thing. At least that way I could try fitting it in different yokes and things if I can find any at the junkyard. If I can find something that's close, it might work. Never seen this stuff before. It's kind of interesting looking. It's almost like cake frosting. Okay, so let's see. That's too big. Well, that's weird feeling stuff. Okay. Now, if I mix up some JB weld and put in there as it dries, it should hopefully give me kind of a casting of the thing. Might not be exact, but it'll be probably close enough to tell me something. Okay, let that dry and see what happens. Might not work at all, but if I got something that I can kind of compare things with, it would help. So, while that's drying, I got a package in the mail. Should be that V-belt sprocket for my alternator. Kind of interesting looking stuff. Looks almost like honeycomb. Expanded metal made out of cardboard. Alright. Pretty old looking box. Got to be probably 60s or 70s, I would guess, huh? Okay. There we go. So, let's see if this fits on here. It should. It's a 1-inch sprocket. No problem. I got lots of room for the chain and the belt and the bearings. That's good. I was almost thinking this shaft was going to be too short, but I think it'll work just fine. Okay, so now, like I say, I need that drive line, and I need the driveline yoke where I can really do a whole heck of a lot more. And, and talk about axles and all that stuff. There's a fella on here, non-typical racing. I'm not sure what he's racing, if it's cars or horses or his little logo, I think, has a dog on it or something. Maybe he's a dog racer. But anyway, he swears up and down that limited slip will work just fine and maybe better than the open differential and all that stuff. And I'm really tired of talking about it, to be honest. But everything I've read, if you have one wheel that's spinning and the other one's stuck in place, has more traction, those clutch packs inside send the power to that one. I don't want, if it's not spinning, it's because I got the brakes on. I don't want power to that. I don't know. He says he's going to build one and prove me wrong, which I really hope you do. I really do, because I asked that Facebook group that builds these, and I've asked other people. They're all telling me pretty much the same thing. Some of them think maybe the limited slip would work. I don't know. They don't seem to know either. So if you can prove it one way or another, I'd be happy about that, and I'm sure other people would be too. So there's a challenge for you. Build one and let's see. Anyway, enough of that. The axle I'm getting is not limited slip, so it really doesn't matter. I've already said, yeah, I'll take it, so that's what I'm using. It has disc brakes. Woohoo! So this thing, like I say, it's 8 foot long, 3.5 feet wide. I wish I had measured that axle tire to tire so I could see just how wide it is. I would like to keep it under 6 foot wide because the trailer that I bought this last summer is 6 foot by 10 foot. And it would be really nice to be able to trailer that to different places instead of just being stuck where I'm at by home. So anyway, I don't have a whole lot today. As soon as this dries, I'll peel that clay off and see what that looks like. Well, anyway, the sun is behind the hill, so we're back into the Arctic. When that sun goes behind the hill, it cools off real fast, and it's already down to 6.8 degrees. The high, I don't think, was more than about 8 degrees today, but it's fixing to get colder. So anyhow, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow. Hopefully go do something fun maybe. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a whole lot more on this until I get the more parts. So see ya. Thanks for watching. Bye.